in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear. Even though the earth be removed, though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, where its waters roar and be troubled, where the mountains shake with its swelling. There is a river, the stream shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice. The earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come behold the works of the Lord. He has made desolations in the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in two. He burns the chariot in fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. They were our neighbors, our friends, our husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, children, and parents. They were the ones who rushed in to help. 2,983 innocent men, women, and children. We have asked their families to come here to speak the names out loud, to remind each of us of the person we lost in New York, in Washington, and Pennsylvania. And they each had a face, a story, a life cut short from under them. As we listen, let us recall the words of Shakespeare. Let us not measure our sorrow by their worth, for then it will have no end.
Gordon?
Hey.
Ahmad. Junior. Is that a Merrill?
Well, we heard there, after the moment of silence, from President Obama reading to the crowd here. I have to say that I don't at this moment know what exactly he was reciting there. We will get that information, but they didn't release it in advance. In fact, they didn't even say when he would be speaking until a little earlier today. We will hear in a little while from former President Bush. We also heard there Michael Bloomberg, the mayor of New York, introducing things here, and we're now hearing the reading of the names, which is something that has happened every year at ceremonies, but of course this year has a particular sort of poignancy to it because of the people who are here and because of the dedication of these memorials here at Ground Zero. And the reading of the names will go on for 2 or 3 hours or so. It does take a very long time to get through all the names, not just of the people who died in New York, but also in Washington and in Pennsylvania. And they will go through all of them alphabetically, read by the relatives. And we'll also be hearing all of that interspersed with some more readings and with some music as well that will be played throughout this ceremony. John McConnell, former speechwriter for Vice President Cheney and for former President Bush, if this were a political event, if you were allowed to do a speech on a day like this, what on earth would one write today?
Well, by the way, that was from the Book of Psalms that President Obama was reading.
Thank you. So better thank you.